It's Saturday morning and Ollie is waiting by the bathroom door. Robert is in the shower. They do this every morning. Robert takes the shower first. Ollie's pacing around wanting to eat breakfast. So he doesn't like to be recorded. He went into Dad's office. What are you doing? Alright, I'm gonna try to get this on camera because when Robert comes out of the bathroom, the cat like rushes him downstairs. It is so funny. See, he's just pacing, waiting for Robert to come out.
You hungry?
Go ahead. I'm recording Ollie and how silly he is when it's breakfast time.
Alright.
See, he's telling Robert, hurry up. Hurry up, I'm hungry.
I'm coming. Come on. Alright, what do you want now? What do you want? This way?
Oh, Sonny wants to get involved too. Oh, here's Monkey. They all know it's breakfast time. Time for breakfast. This is how crazy they are every mealtime. Oh,
there goes Monkey.
Did you see Monkey just run by?
She's a flash.
So see, Monkey and Sonny go into the laundry room because they get hard food. Ollie has digestive issues, so he has soft food, but he will eat the girls' food if he can. So we feed the girls in the laundry room, and then Ollie gets fed in the pantry, and that way they each don't mess with each other's food.
Oh,
so Daddy's getting all their food bowls ready.
Alright, let's go.
And they're all like, what's taking you so long?
Ready?
So,
Alright.
yes, we shove Ollie in the closet. It's weird, but it works.
But it stays open.
It works. He knows his drill. And then we grab the girls. They get their little bowls. They each have to have their own bowl.
Alright.
And then
Monkey's eating already.
there, yeah, she's hungry. And there's Ollie. Like, can you hear him? He is such like so loud. He eats so quickly. He's our little piggy. So, yep, we do this 2 times a day, or I should say Robert does it 2 times a day. He takes care of the animals, but they are so adorable. Good morning. It's time for a new vlog. It's Monday morning. Put 2 bins on the porch. I actually am out of bins now, so when I'm out of bins, I just leave a little note in my mailbox for my mail lady, and then she should bring me some this afternoon or tomorrow morning. So if I don't have one by the time I package, no big deal. I just throw them in a Rubbermaid container, and then she'll take the container and return it later. And there's my cat watching what I'm doing. Move away from the door. He is not an outdoor cat, so We gotta be careful the cat doesn't escape. So, yeah, my one random Halloween decoration. I know, I'm early, but I like them. It's Jack. So, I will put other decorations out, but those I will wait until October 1st. So anyway, gotta get back to work. Hello, it's still Monday. I am working on my dining room table. I have all my journal supplies spread out, and I'm working on my journal from Branson. And I was watching an Insta story on Instagram on one of my favorite resellers, and she was talking about how she mailed off her quarterly tax payment last week and income tax payment, and so I actually mailed mine today. So I do make quarterly income tax payments because eBay is my full-time income. If eBay is your full-time income and you're making really good money, then I'm sure you already know this. I'm sure you know that you should be making quarterly tax payments. Let me just start. I'm not giving tax advice. I am an accountant. I have a BA in accounting. I'm not giving tax advice. I'm just talking about my particular situation. Don't ask me tax questions under the comments unless it's just like a general statement, because this is just my situation and everyone's situation is different. And if you're not comfortable doing your own taxes, then you definitely should pay someone to do it. I've been doing it long enough. And my husband used to do taxes, so we do ours together. I don't pay anyone to do it. We do it ourselves. And I'm an accountant, so why not? So anyway, I make quarterly payments. Last year I made quarterly payments. The year before that I did not. But last year was when I really started concentrating on eBay and I was doing really well, and so I started making quarterly payments. So if eBay is your full-time income, the reason that you want to make quarterly payments is because in April, if you don't make quarterly payments and you have a one-time payment, and like, this is just an example, say your bill is like $20,000, and so you cut the IRS a $20,000 check, and then whoever processes your income statement and they see that check, they might decide, why is this person giving us $20,000 once a year? You know what? We wanted $5,000 first quarter. We wanted $5,000 second quarter. We wanted $5,000 third quarter, because they could have been using that money for government programs last year. So they might they might assess you a penalty. And so I don't know, I'm sure there's guidelines of what level they start assessing a penalty. I don't know when it is. I don't worry about it. I make quarterly payments. But that's where you could get in trouble if you don't make quarterly payments, is they might assess you a penalty because they wanted that money earlier for government programs or whatever they do with it, put it in an account and earn interest. Whatever reason, they wanted it in 4 payments of $5,000 and not one $20,000 in April. So that's why you could get in trouble. But it's not the end of the world. As long as you pay your taxes, you're not going to jail. If you get a penalty, I don't think it's huge. I don't know what it is. I have definitely heard of some people just taking the risk with the penalty because it's small. They'd rather have their money up, for the year and then worry about it in April. I pay, and the other reason that I like making quarterly payments is because I pay a lot in taxes. My bill is more than $20,000 come April, and I don't want to cut a $20,000 check. So I prefer to cut $5,000, $5,000, $5,000, $5,000. This is just an example. I'm not saying what I pay in taxes. Let's just say it's ridiculous. But anyway, so yeah, I'm just rambling. It just made me think of taxes. It's frustrating, all that work, and almost all every dollar I make, like 40 cents, at least 40 cents goes to like the state of Missouri, the federal government. It's like, I don't even want to start on a tax rant. We all hate paying taxes. There's no one who likes paying taxes. And if you say you like paying taxes, you're lying. No one likes to pay taxes. So anyway, taxes, what you gotta do. This is my full-time income. I make money on it. If eBay's your hobby, you don't have to worry about quarterly taxes. You do have to file it. You see what I'm saying? I'm not explaining it. See, this is what happens when I talk at 11 o'clock at night. I don't like to give tax advice, I have done people's taxes. When I was in college, I volunteered with a program and I did taxes for low-income families, and I enjoyed doing their taxes. And then I used to do taxes for coworkers. Never again. This is why I will not do taxes for friends. Or I'll do it for like 1 or 2 family members, but that's it, no one else. So I did the taxes for a coworker because he asked, and he said it was easy. He had his W-2 or 4 or whatever, I always forget. And then, it was easy, 1040 easy, very easy. And so I did his taxes, but he didn't give me all his information. So it turns out, so I did his taxes and he got a nice refund and he was happy. Well, it turns out he also got a 1099 from a credit card company and he didn't give me that information. So what happened was, and I don't know the exact amount, but we'll say he defaulted on like $8,000 worth of credit card debt for whatever reason, which I don't even know how that happened because he had a job, but whatever reason, he's not going to pay his tax bill. And so if you've ever defaulted on a credit card, so what they'll do, you call them up, you say, I'm never going to pay it, can we work out an agreement? However that works, they agreed to waive the $8,000, but they 1099 you. So the government wants their, they want you to pay taxes on that $8,000 that was written off by the credit card company. And so he owed taxes on that $8,000. And so when the credit card company sent him a 1099, they sent a 1099 to the government. So when his taxes were matched up and audited, they sent him a penalty of, he had to pay taxes on that $8,000, and then he also had a penalty, and then he comes to me and he's yelling, he's all mad at me, I did his taxes wrong, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, wait a minute here, I didn't do your taxes wrong. You didn't give me that information. I did exactly what you gave me. And so even though it wasn't my fault, he was mad at me and yelled at me, and it was just a bad situation. And so yeah, I'm not doing any more taxes, no more taxes. It was so frustrating. So, and my husband does most of our taxes. I'm acting like I did our taxes. He does most of the work. I could do it, but he does most of the work. So I'm rambling now. I'm going to work on this journal and stop talking about taxes because my accountant in me is coming out and I could spend hours and hours talking about taxes, but I don't want to. I'm retired from that world. I'm a retired accountant. Anyway, good night. We're at the airport. Okay, I'm gonna be a little close so you can hear me. I'm getting ready to do my travel vlog, and I realized I have not done my reselling vlog at all this week. I think I did a couple clips. So I don't know why I didn't record this week. I just was busy with normal life. It really wasn't that exciting, just a normal week. Listing, selling, packaging, the normal. The only thing selling wise that was interesting was I did get a request for a refund for a lost package, and I don't consider it lost yet because I don't know the exact timeline, but the date I shipped it, she said it was lost after 7 days. You're supposed to give it like 10 days, and then at that point it was only 3 days late. It hadn't, the tracking details hadn't been updated for 3 days. And so I emailed her back saying, listen, I'm sorry, it seems to be, stalled, but I don't consider it lost yet. Let me call the post office and give me another 7 days before I issue a refund. So then I just go to the USPS website and I don't remember, what's the tab? Contact customer service. Because there's another form for miss email, but I don't do the miss email. I do the email customer service, and it lets you enter the tracking details and all the information, and that, and then it gives you a case number. 2 seconds. Sorry. I don't want to talk over the PA announcer. Anyway, so if you do through USPS, if you do the contact customer service through email, it gives you a case number. And actually doing that, and they're supposed to contact you with 24 hours, but they never do. But for whatever reason, whenever I do that, it moves the package along. The reason that I'm hesitant to give a refund so early is because I have yet to have a true lost package. I have given refunds for 2 packages where the package did not get there when I issued the refund, but within a week or 2 of issuing the refund, guess what? They got the package. And the way I know they got the package is because, like, it's not like I stocked that particular package, because I deal with a lot of packages. I just don't have time to see if packages get delivered or not. I wait for the customer to complain to me. But what happened was, when I have anyone complain about a lost package, go to USPS.com, enter the tracking details, and if you scroll to the bottom, you can enter your text. This might have been like the worst area to do a vlog. Please make your way immediately to gate 8. Thank you. Anyway, when you track a package on USPS, you can enter your cell phone number to get text updates. And you can do that for any package, not one that you're supposed to receive. So, like, I will enter my cell phone to get updates, and then when the package shows delivered, even if it's a month later, I get an update. So in my 2 cases where I issued a refund, of course they got the package eventually. Yeah, it was a week or 2 late, but they got the package. So for the first guy, he actually sent me a PayPal payment. Like, I didn't even have to, like, ask him. He just was a nice guy, and he's like, hey, I got the package, here's your money back. And I'm like, thank you. And then the second person, I did email them saying, hey, I see you got the package, is everything okay? Like, and I never heard back. So this is why I'm hesitant to give refunds, because I have yet to have a lost package. It always turns up. And this is just talking about, like, when it shows not delivered. I'm not talking about, like, when it shows delivered and the customer says they didn't get it. That happens all the time, but that's not a lost package. That's an issue with your mailman. That's an issue with your mailman delivering it wrong, or your neighbors being delivered to your neighbors, or someone stealing your mail, or in one case, your husband gets the mail and sticks it in his trunk and forgets about it. Yes, I've had that happen. So I'm rambling again. It's too early for this. It's Sunday. It's 5 a.m. We got up at 4. No, wait, it's 6 a.m. We got up at 4. We left the house at 4:45. We just got through security. It's way early. So I'm just going to end the reselling vlog there. Not the most exciting vlog, but that's what happens if you work from home. It's not a party 24/7. It's work. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons, and I will see you later.